Freezing to death, we did not scheme. Starving to death, we did not beg. Dying of poverty, we ask for nothing. We accord with conditions, we do not change. We do not change, yet accord with conditions. We adhere firmly to our three great principles. We renounce our lives to do the Buddha's work. We mold our destinies as a basic duty. We rectify our life to fill the Sangha's role. In current specific matters, we understand the principles. Understanding principles, we apply to specific matters. We carry on the single pulse of the patriarch's mind transmission. Ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy? Ask myself, do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage. Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself, do I only 1 meal a day? Ask myself to always wear my priest's sash. These from traditions of the sage city of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them. Incense in the censer now, how is burning. I all the Dharma and receive the fragrance. From afar the Sivas of the Buddhas, all in hell is witness. Privilege of speech as clouds are sincere that Chanda's will as all Buddhas, I now show them perfect body. I namo in sanclagero opiaebo Bodhisattva. I'm a I namo in sanclagero opiaebo Bodhisattva. I'm a sattva. Bodhisattva. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Thus I've heard, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was staying at the Jeta Grove at the Pantikas Park at Shravasti. 1,250 members of the Bhikshu Sangha had gathered with him, all of them eminent arhats known for their higher knowledge. Elder Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamangayana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatayana, Mahakashtila, Rivata Shuddhibandaka, Nanda, Rahula Gavambati, Pindala Bradavaja, Kaladin Mahakapina, Vakula and Aniruddha. The Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas were also there. Dharma Prince Manjushri, Bodhisattva Ajita, Bodhisattva Gandhahastin, Bodhisattva Nidugdha, and so forth, together with Shakrachiva Mandevas, as well as the multitudes from the heavens. Just then the Buddha spoke to Elder Shariputra, saying, west of here, beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there's a land called utmost happiness. In that land at this very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is this land called utmost happiness? The beings of this land never suffer, they're always happy, and so this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness is surrounded by 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees. All of them formed from 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason, too, this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, the pools of this land are made of the 7 treasures, and filled with water endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom of every pool, and each is surrounded by stairways made of gold, silver, vidura, and crystal. Their pavilions adorned with gold, silver, vidura, crystal, grand clamshells, rubies, and carnelian. Lotus flowers as large as carriage wheels fill these pools. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. And the white flowers shine with white light. They are wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, in that Buddha land there's always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day, a rain of celestial mandarava flowers falls. Early in the morning, beings in this land gather the wondrous flowers and the folds of their robes, and make offerings to trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime they return, eat their meal, and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, there are also many colorful and wondrous birds in that land. White cranes, peacocks, parrots, egrets, calavikas, and birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day, these birds sing in elegant harmony. They proclaim the teachings, such as the 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, and the noble Eightfold Path. When the beings of this land hear these birds sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say that these birds have been born to their misdeeds, and why in the land the 3 paths of misery do not exist. Even the names of these paths are unknown there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha creates these birds by transformation, so that the Dharma can be widely heard. Shariputra, in the Buddha a gentle breeze blows a rows of jewel trees and jewel nets, making wondrous sounds. It is as if hundreds of thousands of musical instruments were playing in harmony. All those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is the Buddha named Amitabha? The Buddha's boundless light shines at all lands throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. That is why he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, the Buddha's life and the lives of the beings of his land lasts through infinite many asamkhya kalpas. That is why this Buddha is also called Amitayus. 10 great kalpas have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among the disciples of this Buddha, are infinite many hearers of the teaching. All of them are huts. Their numbers are beyond counting. The Bodhisattvas in his assembly are also uncountable. Shariputra, the Buddha is adorned with his fine qualities. Shariputra, beings who are born in the land of utmost happiness, will never retreat on the path of awakening. Many will become Buddhas in their next life. Their numbers are beyond counting, and one can only speak of them as limitless, boundless, and incalculable. Shariputra, beings who hear of this should vow to be born there, and join with these good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men or women who hear about Buddha Amitabha should always call his name with no other thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or as long as 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear in front of them, together with his gathering of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's minds will be clear, and they will be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I see these good results, I want you to know about them. All who hear what I've said should make a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, just I now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the world studies there are Buddha Akshobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha Great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha wondrous voice, and others such as these. as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion-word system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the south, there are Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion-world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the west, there are Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless hallmarks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasure hallmarks, Buddha light of purity, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion-world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the north, there are Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha nets of light, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion-word system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds below, there are Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion-world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds above, there are Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light and fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers, Buddha king of sala trees, Buddha jewel flower of virtue, Buddha revealing all meanings, and Buddha like Mount Sumeru, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows a hallmark of wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion-world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is the sutra called the protection and care of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas will protect and keep in mind. Any man or woman who hears this sutra, accepts it and upholds it, who hears the names of all these Buddhas, they will never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all you should believe and accept my words, but all other Buddhas teach. Shariputra, people already made the vow to be born in Buddha Amitabha's land, or who now make that vow, or who will make that vow, all are certain to never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening, and will be born, or now being born, have already been born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good man and good woman who have faith, should make the vow, I will be born in that land. Shariputra, just like now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of all these Buddhas, they also praise my inconceivable merit and virtue, saying Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in the Saha world during evil times of the five turbidities, the turbidity of the Kalpa, the turbidity of wrong views, the turbidity of afflictions, the turbidity of living beings, the turbidity of lifespans. Amid all these, Buddha Shakyamuni has realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for the sake of living beings, he explains this teaching, which beings in the world find hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know that during the evil time of the five turbidities, I have done what is hard to do. I have realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for all beings I have explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe. This is truly difficult. When the Buddha had finished teaching this sutra, Shariputra and the bhikshus, as well as the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoiced, believed, and accepted what they had heard. They bowed in reverence and departed. And of the sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Namo Amitabha Yedo Jedo Yedo Yedo Amirido Vi Amirido Sidanvo Amirido Bijalandi Amirido Bijalando Jemili Jejano Jido Jari Zombo Namo Amitabha Yedo Jedo Yedo Yedo Amirido Bovi Amirido Jidanbo Vi Amirido Bijalandi Amirido Bijalando Jemili Jejano Jido Jari Zombo Namo Amitabha Yedo Jedo Yedo Yedo Amirido Bovi Amirido Jidanbo Amirido Bijalandi Amirido Bijalando Jemini Jejano Jido Jari Zombo. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma. All things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma. All things are created from mind, wishing now to understand. All the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma. All things are created from mind. Angeladi Zambo, Angeladi Zambo, Angeladi Ezabo Namo Bodhi Jeri Dori Dando Yedoye Namo Bodhi Jeri Dori Dando Yedoye Namo Bodhi Jeri Dori Dando Yedoye Anzandola Jedo Zambo Anzandola Jedo Zambo Anzandola Jedo Zambo Namo Buddha's Flower Garden Sutra, the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddha's Flower Garden Sutra, the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddha's Flower Garden Sutra, the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, bound and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, quite shooting. Namo restore Bodhisattva, who rescues those alive and dead. Namo honor Vadananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, bounding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, quite yearning. Namo restore Bodhisattva, who rescued all alive and dead. Namo honor Vadananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten directions, dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, bounding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, quite yearning. Namo restore Bodhisattva, who rescues those in life and death. Namo honor Vadananda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha. Honor us the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha Dharma. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, under us the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. The Buddha, honor us the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Buddhist karma done by body, speech, and mind. Good engraving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Buddhists now repented all of this. Sentient beings, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Rude engraving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Sentient beings now repented all of this. Lonely spirits, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Rude engraving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Only spirits now repented all of this. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end, countless dharmas I now vow to end, peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end, boundless dharmas I now vow to learn, peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end, boundless dharmas I now vow to learn, peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end, dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end, dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end, dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Buddha moling doling zambo, Buddha moling doling zambo, Buddha moling doling zambo, Anaduda zambo, Anaduda zambo, Anaduda zambo, Ambodi jedoi dando yedoye, Ambodi jedoi dando yedoye, Rambodi jedoi dando yedoye, Azameye zaduwa, Azameye zaduwa, Azameye zaduwa, Namo dando yedo, Wadurdi azambalai zambalayo, Namo dando yedo, Wadurdi azambalai zambalayo, Namo dando yedo, Wadurdi azambalai zambalayo, Namo dando yedo yedando zulu bolai zulu zabo, Namo dando yedo yedando zulu bolai zulu zabo, Namo dando yedo yedando zulu bolai zulu zambo, wa 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 Namo Zamando Modona Namo Zamando Modona Namo Zamando Modona Namo Mani Jordan Tagada, Namo Village Jordan Tagada, Namo Wonders from the Tagada, Namo Vasters Benefit from the Tagada, Namo Far from Vida Tagada, Namo Siddhu Kingdom Tagada, Namo Amitabha Tagada, Namo Mani Jordan Tagada, Namo Village Jordan Tagada, Namo wonders from the Dagada, Namo vast expensive from the Dagada, Namo far from Vida Dagada, Namo Siddhu Kingdom Dagada, Namo Amitabha Dagada, Namo many Juda Dagada, Namo village Juda Dagada, Namo wonders from the Dagada, Namo vast expensive from the Dagada, Namo far from Vida Dagada, Namo Siddhu Kingdom Dagada, Namo Amitabha Dagada. May these mantras bless the spirit Dharma food, giving to all Buddhas many as the Genji says. May they be content, renouncing all degrees, simply leaving darkness born and the pure life, taking refuge with the three Jyotis before the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing and serve as awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all Buddhist sufferings of Dharma food. May these mantras bless these gifts of Dharma food, given to all sentient beings, many as the Genji said. May they be content, renouncing all degrees, simply leaving darkness born and the pure light, taking refuge with the three to freely for the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma. May these mantras bless these droplets of sweet dew, given to all holy spirits, many as the Ganges sent. May they be content, renouncing all their greed, swiftly leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels freely for the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all them, sharing with all holy spirits offerings of Dharma food. To you, many faithful Buddhists, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters all faithful Buddhists share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to faithful Buddhists so you realize Buddhahood. To you, many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to sentient beings so you realize Buddhahood. To you, many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. And quarters all lonely spirits share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to lonely spirits so you realize Buddhahood. An muriring sabo, an muriring sabo, an muriring sabo, an ye nan sanboa, Pajalayo, nan ye nan sanboa, Pajalayo, nan ye nan sanboa, Pajalayo. The heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajnaparamita, eliminated the five skandhas and saw they are empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They are not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure, and they neither increase nor diminish. Therefore in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, no stone, body or mind, no signs, sounds, smells, states, objects of touch or dharmas. I'm saying including no field of mind consciousness, and no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to including no old age and death, or ending of all age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, and no way, and no understanding and no attending, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, through ransom Prajnaparamita, is empty in his mind, because there's no impediment, he is not afraid, and he leaves destroyed dream thinking far behind, ultimately nirvana. All Buddhas of the three periods of time attain Anuttarak Samyak Sambodhi, Puranzon Prajnaparamita. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, a supreme mantra, an unequal mantra, can remove all suffering and genuine not false. That is why the mantra of Prajnaparamita was spoken, recite like this: Gata Gata Paragata Parasam Gata Bodhisvaha. End of the heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. Namo Amitabha Yedo Doje Doe Dori Eda Amiri Dobo Amiri Doji Danbo Amiri Dobi Jalan Amiri Dobi Jalan Doje Miri Jajan Doje Dojari Sabo Namo Amitabha Yedo Doje Dori Eda Amiri Dobo Amiri Doji Danbo Amiri Dobi Jalandi, Amiri Dobi Jalando, Jemini Jajano Jari Zambo, Namo Amidombo, Yendo Dojedo, Yendo Yendo, Amiri Dobobi, Amiri Doji Dambo, Amiri Dobi Jalandi, Amiri Dobi Jalando, Jemini Jajano Jari Zambo. May all the four kinds of beings reach the jewel land, and the beings of all three realms be born from lotus looms. May all the miracles attain the threefold worthiness, and the countless angel ones ascend the 10 grounds. Amitabha's body is the color of gold. The splendor of his hallmarks has no beard. The light of his brow shines round 100 worlds. White as the seas are his eyes, clear and clear, shining in his brilliance by transformation. Are countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas. His 48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the farthest shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Guiding compassion in Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo Namo Amitabha. Namo Amido. 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 Please be seated.
So, good evening, everyone. Today we began our exploration on nonviolent communication. And so, for this evening, perhaps one reflection we can have in our hearts is what helps us shift out of the mindset of right and wrong into, as Marshall Rosenberg says, the game of making life wonderful for each other. And I think one of the places that we often get stuck is in the criticisms or the self-praise. So maybe that might be some place just to pay attention to as we're sitting. Sometimes we can hear those inner voices of either you're not good enough or you're really good. And just relax and let the heart settle, not having to believe in those stories, and realizing that there's actually a deeper ground of well-being that's not trapped in praise or blame. Okay?
minds as one and radiant with light. Share the fruits of peace with hearts of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may our minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward. May all who sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light dispel the darkness of our endless night. Because our hearts are one, this world of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise. So we do the 3 bows and 2 refuges. To the Buddha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings understand the great way profoundly, and bring forth the Bodhi mind. To the Dharma I return and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply enter the Sutra treasury, and have wisdom like the sea. To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great assembly, one and all in harmony. 3 bows. Bowing respect to the Venerable Master. The day's already over, our lives are not much less. Like fish in evaporating water, what joy is there in this great assembly? Be diligent and vigorous, as if your life were at stake. Be mindful of impermanence and take care never to be lax. Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Aina. Mo Amitabha. Namo conclude our evening ceremony, and you can join us tomorrow, same time, same Dharma channel. Hope you have a good rest and you stay with well-being.